Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing so well. And today we are going thrifting in New York City. I just finished doing an entire event yesterday. I am exhausted and I have blisters everywhere, but am I still gonna take an almost hour-long trip to the bins, have 1 or 2 hours at the bins and then turn around and come back and then go to the airport? Yes, I am. So, let's go. I'm going to the New York City Goodwill outlet. I'm very excited about it, very nervous. I don't have a lot of space in my luggage, so we'll see what we can find. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys with me. Hopefully we find some good stuff to resell online or something for myself. But I don't know if I'm ready for this, but we're going to go together. Let's go. So this is the first thing that I came across that I was really actually interested in picking up. It's this really cute ASOS sweater. It wasn't a size 8, so kind of like a size medium, not too bad. And it's kind of the only thing I regret not picking up so far. It is so cute, like that pink and red kind of preppy striping. Prep is really on trend for the summer, and so I feel like that could have actually done well. But I was being pretty selective because I didn't have a lot of space in my suitcase and it was a little bit heavier, so I was trying to leave behind sweatshirts and sweaters if I could avoid it. But I do think that that would be a great pickup. If I was home and in my normal bins, I would have grabbed it. And then we had this little black kind of wool blend, kind of longer jacket. It's from Esprit. So it looks like it's a vintage jacket, but it's super cool. And I wanted to look at it. But again, with the space in my suitcase, and it would be heavier. So it definitely was not going to be worth picking up. But I was finding some really good pieces in the bins. And then there's this really cool looking Boston crew neck. And I actually left it in the bins for a while, and then you will see that come back. I did end up buying it. I got it in my haul that you'll see at the end, which I think is really funny because I did leave it in the bins at first. I just was like on the fence about it. Again, it was sweatshirt, so I didn't know if I wanted to grab it. I thought this was amazing. If this was not flawed, I would have grabbed this in a heartbeat. It had these little ponies on it. That kind of stuff can do really well online. I could just see somebody on Depop loving that. And then this was so strange to me is there's tons. All of these shoe bins were just full of new with tags, new in the box, pairs of shoes, which by golly, I did not have room to bring these back with me. There was like hundreds of these, all from the brand Giorgio Brutini, which I looked on eBay and a lot of them would only resell for around $25, $35. But if you had enough of those, that was so worth it. But I did not have the room to do that myself. I did grab this pair of New Balances. I believe they're a 307. I thought those were really cute, so I did pick those up just to kind of look at, see if they were worth grabbing. I saw a pair of Sorels in the bins there and a pair of Uggs from across the way. But those Sorels are a style from them that doesn't normally sell well for me, and so I do usually leave those behind. And then I also want to show you guys these because I know that ballet flats are really hot for the summer too, and you could find a pair in the bins for like $2. If again I was at home, I probably would have grabbed those, or if I knew I had enough room in my suitcase, I would have grabbed those, just for the style of them and not necessarily because of the brand or anything. And then I also found this pair of Sorels, but that kind of style of Sorel generally does do better for me. Here's that pair of Uggs I was looking at across the way earlier, but they were kind of worn, so I didn't grab those. There was this little kind of fleece vest. It's from Timberland, and I do like to sell Timberland. I do well selling their shoes, but the vest just didn't have great comps, so I did not grab it. This is one piece, if I was home, I would grab for sure, is this vintage knitted by hand sweater from Knit Jane Limited. I thought that was beautiful. I loved it. I put it in my little cart there, but it was so heavy that I ended up throwing it back later, unfortunately, because it was really pretty, but I just knew it wasn't gonna do well. And then I thought this was a really interesting little jacket. It's a Zara white denim jacket with that really cool graphic on the back. I thought that was interesting. And then I love this. Oh my gosh. Again, hindsight's 2020. I wish I would have bought this. I think that is beautiful, that cable knit white sweater, but it was so heavy and it was so thick and big. And at this point, I didn't know how much I would be overweight on my suitcases. I didn't know if I would have enough room. And so I was being really selective, but I love that sweater. I left both of those behind, that and that Zara blazer. And then I also just, while I was digging in this bin, found this Hollister sweatshirt in a size extra large. So all of these pieces were in XL and I thought they were really cute. All three. I hope that somebody grabbed those. Now this is a piece that I grabbed to buy, and by golly, if this did not have holes all over it, it would have been such a great pickup. And it has some stains on it too. I was going back and forth, but I was like, you know what? I'm literally going to be flying this across the country to go back home. It's not going to be worth all of the things wrong with it, but that is a great brand to know, and it would have resold for amazing money if it was unflawed. This is another really cool piece, this vintage Polo Ralph Lauren. It was a size large, but a kid size large, a 16, 18 for kids. This puffer coat was so cool. Like, it could have resold for probably $100, but its zipper was broken and it was stained. If the zipper wasn't broken, I would have made this work. I would have squished it down and taken it home. But again, for the amount of work I would have had to put in, I decided to leave it behind. This Wilfred Free sweater was really nice, and I believe it was made with wool, or maybe it was mohair, one of the two. But it was really cool, but it was an older style from Wilfred, which is an Aritzia brand, and I did find a really big stain on its sleeve. It's really hard to see in this footage, the stain, but it was there, and I just needed a reason to leave it behind. But I did end up buying this whole bag full of stuff, which I honestly feel really good about. And then I walked with my giant bag and took the metro back to my hotel. And then I did take an Uber over to the airport. And then all of my baggage was underweight. It was all okay. And I'll show you guys everything that I ended up picking up when I do get back home. Okay, friends, I'm back home. It's a few days later. I made it from New York City to Houston, Texas, back to home to Indianapolis. So we're back home in Indiana, and I thought now would be a great time to bring you guys the haul of everything I got in the bins in New York City. I am shocked that I was able to fit all this in my suitcases. I did know that I was going to be getting some free items from the YouTube event that I went to, and so I packed a suitcase inside of a suitcase so that I could come back with 2 suitcases. And so I am lucky I did so because I needed all of that space. And after a full day of traveling, I've been recovering now for a little bit, and I wanted to show you guys the things that I picked up. So I picked up some things to resell. I picked up some pieces in the bins for ourselves, and I picked up quite a few things for future kids. And in total, I got 12 pounds at $2.29 per pound for a grand total of $27.48. So I didn't spend very much money, and I also paid a little bit more per pound than I do here in the Indianapolis bins, but I did have pretty good luck and I found some good stuff. On the whole, I would say the bins in New York City were pretty great. Like, if I lived there and had room, I would have bought a lot more. I didn't buy that much considering I only had a little bit of room in my suitcase, but I also felt like there was a lot of good things that you could have grabbed. And so I had to be really selective. But some of the pieces are really good. Like, this is the first thing that I have here. It is so cute. I saw it peeping out. They put out new bins while I was there. Praise the Lord for that, because I was feeling a little down and out about things before that, but I found some really cute things. So like, this is a cute little green crew neck kind of pullover quarter zip, and this is from Outdoor Voices. Outdoor Voices sells really well for me. I know some of the other ones kind of similar to like Beyond Yoga doesn't sell super well for me all the time, but Outdoor Voices is one of those ones that sells pretty great. And I sold a piece last month for like 40 bucks. This is a size small, really cute color. It looks like it's a newer style. And this is from 2022, 100% organic cotton. So a newer piece, more recent, in the last 3 years or so. So I think that will do well. It's a great color. So for 12 pounds, I paid $2.29 per pound. And in total, I got 22 items for about $27. So right above $1 per item, which I mean, I think that's pretty great. For the pricing of thrift stores in New York City, I feel like I did pretty well. So then this is a piece I went back and forth on, but I thought it was really cute. And I feel like this just alone by itself would be adorable for an outfit to wear to a Yankees game. I did go to a Yankees game. That was so much fun. I did a lot while I was in New York City, all of it by myself, I might add. I was pretty proud of myself, but this is a really cool Boston crew neck, and it's a champion reverse weave. And so I like the weight of these sweatshirts. They usually do okay for me, and this is in a men's size large. So size large, kind of vintage champion reverse weave that says Boston on the front. I thought that was really cool. I think that could sell for like 35 bucks online, but I also might give this to Jeremy and see if he wants it first. So already with those two pieces, we should hopefully pay for the haul. And then again, when they do that new flip, I grabbed this out of the bins. I barely even looked at it. Hopefully it's okay, but this is a Free People blouse, and Free People blouses, I'm pretty selective about them. Usually if I'm paying a lot for them, since this was $1, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna lose money on this. It's a cute color. It's a nice little like oversized piece, because this is what, a size small? This is definitely oversized. It's from We The Free, and I think this will be really cute on. It's definitely that lagging look and bohemian look that's really popular. And it's a mixture of cotton and polyester. So I thought, again, for in the bins, for $1, grabbed her, I don't know, maybe 20 bucks for that. Then we found this piece, which I was excited about. This is from Daily Practice. It's in a size large, and Daily Practice is sold at Anthropologie. It's an Anthropologie in-house brand. It's what they used to have as Saturday Sunday, that brand. So I thought this was a really cute little dress. I liked the green color with the paisley kind of print going along it and a little puff sleeve as well. So I think you guys saw me find quite a bit of this because I was filming while I was in there, and then I saw a sign on the wall later that said no filming. And I was like, oh boy. So I had to stop eventually. I was really worried that I was gonna get caught and that they were gonna delete all my footage, and they didn't, thank the Lord. But I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. But once I knew it, I stopped filming. But this is what the tag looks like for Daily Practice. This is what it looks like, size large. And another cute little Anthropologie piece. And I love selling Anthropologie dresses. I would assume that I can list this for 35 to 50 bucks and hopefully sell for $30. And I like those colors that I grabbed too. The greens are really pretty. So we have a few more of those pieces. And then I did find, I feel like, I don't even know if these were from the same person. I found these in different bins. I found some really cute Zara like kids pieces, and Zara kids pieces actually resell really well. Like I would pick up some of these pieces to resell online because they can sell for like 20 bucks, and for $1 a piece would be great still. Some of them sell for more than that. I found some cute pieces that I love, and I have some friends who have kids, so I was like, you know what, I'll save them for myself. If we don't have a kid that is a girl or that will work for these pieces, then we'll pass them along to somebody that can use them. But look at this cute little Zara quilted jacket. That is so cute. And then the inside is this like more like florally print from Zara Kids in a size 2 to 3 years. I have a friend with a daughter that would adore that jacket. So again, if we're not gonna keep it, then I will give it to her. And she also has a daughter that would look cute in this, 6 to 9 months. This little chunky knit sweater from Zara. Is that not so cute? And I feel like this could be a boy or a girl. That is adorable. Not practical, but it's adorable. And then this little Zara girl's dress. Again, I found these all at different times in different bins. And so I don't know, they might have just been like scattered to the wind in those bins, but I was excited to find them. This little dress from Zara girl with a little ruffle along the neckline I thought was cute in 2 to 3 years. So darling. And then the last Zara kids piece is probably my favorite. Look at this cutie pie. I would say like a swaddle, wouldn't you? Like, I feel like to sleep in it is maybe what it's the purpose. If you guys know the purpose, let me know. I love the print of this. It's like a muslin fabric, and then when you get up close, it's this like kind of creamy color, has the 2 little knots at the front, and it's so plush and really just like soft on the inside. And then it says on here too, Zara, and it's 1 to 3 months. I feel like that's kind of impractical to spend a lot of money on this just for like 1 to 3 months. It has a zipper along the bottom as well, but it's really adorable. Could be used like as a blanket perhaps. I don't know. It's really cute though. $1. Grabbed that for $1, had to. All of those colors, like that's my exact ideal like look for a kid, like so cute. Okay, so I grabbed those. And then, this is so funny, I did grab this for that friend. I know that she's gonna like this for her smallest daughter. It is this vintage little purple blouse with the little Peter Pan collar. So cute. And then I did grab this little Nike onesie for us, for my nesting pile. And I grabbed this cool vintage Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, like Disney little top with this great big collar. Is that not so cute? It has Minnie Mouse embroidered on it and then says, I think, what does it say? It says Baby M on the side. And it's like this kind of patchwork style. And then this one says Disney Babies, definitely vintage, and it's a size 6 to 9 months. But this is what the tag looks like if you're interested. I thought that was interesting, but really cool vintage piece. I didn't see any matching bottoms for that, which I feel like there probably were matching bottoms at some point, but I did pick that up. Then I did pick up this pair of Sorel boots. They look to be in really good condition, and that's really why I went for it. I didn't really want to bring home, you know, boots in my suitcase, but when it comes about and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pay $2 for these, I'm in the bins, it's probably worth it. These are a kid size, and that's what really gave me pause, but they're kid size 3 or a women's size 5. And I just felt like that was a pretty good size, like a big kid size. They look really nice. They look like they're in great condition. And so maybe they'll sell for like 30 bucks. But I did think that was probably worth it. And then the other Free People top I picked up was this one. And some of these can do well. I've been watching, Hustle at Home Mom talk about these. This is like the epitome of old school Free People when it's like that, like waffle knit, close fitting texture. But some of these are really sought after depending on what the sleeves are. If the sleeves are plain, I wouldn't pick it up. Because this one had a more interesting sleeve that has lace and details on it, I did grab this again for $1. It has some more like Aztec-y features plus the lace on here. I didn't have time to look it up, but I was like, okay, at the very least, I can sell it hopefully for 15 bucks. And if it's worth something, it'll go for even more. And this is in a size small from Free People. So grabbed that to resell. And then I've also been learning from Kaylee Elaine about just like some styles and things that are selling well. And I thought that this was so on trend that it's not even funny. This kind of like Y2K 90s, just plain kind of ribbed tank top, but it has all this kind of like lace detailing along the bust line and the sleeves. I think it will be actually, I think it'll do really well. It has a lettuce edge hem as well. It's just from Apartment 9, but this is a style-based pickup and not a brand-based pickup. I do think I can probably sell this for 15 to 20 bucks, and it's a size medium, but imagine this like on a teenager, college-age girly right now. I feel like that's everywhere, so I did grab that. And then I found this, and I'm gonna keep this, I think, for myself. This has no tag on the inside. It is just a textured white button-down blouse, but I thought this would be kind of fun for layering, like kind of cute to wear over something else. No tag. It does say the RN is 155730, and I think that's one of those like TJ Maxx brands, and so it's not like really anything super expensive or anything, but I did think this might be fun for wearing with layers with like a pair of shorts this summer. I thought that could be really cute, and I like the texture of it, that it's not just like a plain, and it's not just like a plain cotton, and it's not gonna get super wrinkly. So I'm gonna try it on. If I like it, that's great. If I don't, it was $1, so I will redonate it or whatever. And then the other piece I got here, I don't understand how this is supposed to look. Vibes I'm getting from this is that it's supposed to be a one shoulder top. It's a little confusing. Okay, so I think this is the front. It's this really fun brown textured kind of fabric, and then it has these two different straps that have beads at the end. It's from Zara. It's new with tags, but I think this will come down, like, I think maybe you twist it, I don't know. So it's gonna be like a one shoulder top, and then this will go around and tie on the back where it meets up with this piece. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's a little confusing. It's in a size large, and it is brand new with tags from Zara. And so, you know what, for $1, I was like, for it being brand new with tags, the least I can do is take this to a buy sell trade store and they might buy it because it's new with tags from Zara. But maybe if I can figure that out and figure out a stock photo for it, it might do better. it could be pretty good, I think. It kind of depends, but I decided to grab it. And then I did grab this little bag as well. It's a little wristlet. It's a Lily Pulitzer bag. I was shocked that this was still in the bins when I got there. The little tassels, I feel like, have some wear to them, and I think I can clean up the little bag itself. But it is in pretty good condition on the inside. Like, it has some nice pockets. It's gold on the inside, really pretty and perfect for vacation vibes, perfect for summer. And I thought that was really cute. Again, for $1, I was like, heck yeah, I will grab that. And then I grabbed these New Balances. And these were one of the things I was most excited about. I was most excited when I found these and that Outdoor Voices sweatshirt. But I just thought these were super cute New Balances. They have the chunky sole. I feel like they're pretty on trend. They have the suede leather down there at the toes. I liked the color of these, and they look to be in really good shape. Like, the bottoms are actually quite nice. Like, it has all of the tread on it still. And these are in a size 10, but these are the CT302. And the comps for this actually looked pretty good. I also checked the backs where the heels rub and there's no holes. They look to be in really good shape, to be honest, which doesn't always happen when you find shoes in the bins. But I did look, and I think that these could probably resell for 50 bucks or so. And so not too shabby at all, but they are also my size. And so I think I might try them on and see if I like them, because I've been kind of wanting to get my own pair of New Balances, and these will be probably the cheapest I will ever find at $2 for getting a pair of shoes. So we'll try them on. I feel like they could be really cute, or they could look really bad on me. We'll see. If I don't think I'll wear them, I'll sell them. But I thought those were really nice, and so I did get those. And then I also saw these. I do this kind of often. I buy socks in the bins pretty frequently, actually. Like, if I find Smartwool socks, Bombas socks, anything like that kind of level, I buy them. So when I saw these in the bins, Smartwool socks can sell for really good money. Like, I was kind of shocked that nobody else had grabbed these, because I could see the Smartwool logo going across the foot pretty well, actually. These are kind of like a taller sock. They feel really thick and luxurious. They are clean, and honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I think they might be women's socks, which I was kind of hoping they'd be men's socks so I can give them to my husband. But it looks like it's a women's, it says W something M, women's medium maybe, so that's actually my size. So maybe they won't work for Jeremy, maybe they'll be for me, but these would be great hiking socks. But Smartwool socks like these are expensive. For just a pair of socks like this, these can retail for over 20 bucks. Like, they're pretty pricey. So, okay, maybe I'll keep those for myself. I didn't mean to get so many things for myself, but I'm not mad about it. To spend $27, I'm gonna sell quite a few items. And then this is the last piece, and this piece I did pick up for myself on purpose. I thought this was really cute. Look at this sweater vest. I love the color of this. I'm trying to gain my confidence back in trying to, like, actually start dressing for, you know, feeling good about myself. I haven't been dressing up in a long time. I work from home. I literally do this all day, and, like, I don't know, something about going to that YouTube event and being able to dress up, doing makeup, doing my hair. I felt really good doing that. And I have lots of clothes. I love clothing. I love fashion. So why am I not dressing up ever? I am always wearing a t-shirt and bike shorts. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to spice things up. That's why I picked up this little white blouse. I was like, okay, if I can wear this with some layers and some denim shorts, like, maybe that'll be cute. I thought this would be cute too, even for summer, because I love to wear a sweater in any season, but maybe a sweater vest with, like, a little shirt underneath it, like maybe a mock neck or a turtleneck with short sleeves and a pair of denim shorts or something, I think would be cute. So I'm gonna try it on. We're gonna hope it looks good, and maybe you'll be seeing it in a video coming up. But this is just from H&M, and I just thought it was cute. I like the color. I think it might look good on. So we'll see what they actually turn out looking like. But I think that's everything. I got 2 pairs of shoes. So we got the Sorel boots and the pair of New Balances, 2 new shirts for me, a pair of Smartwool socks, Lily Pulitzer, Free People, Outdoor Voices, Zara. The amount of things I found when I was only in the bins for what, like in 2 hours at the max, and then I took the train back across town, back to the Bronx. I felt like I found pretty much a great amount of stuff. I would have even picked up more. I had more things in my basket that I had to put back because I just didn't have the room. Some things that I wish I could have gotten. So I felt like that was pretty successful, and I would highly recommend this location. Just maybe don't film, because I did not realize that was gonna be an issue. Yeah, but those are the things I got for 27 bucks on the just random morning. Like, easy peasy. That was fun. That was painless, not too hard at all. So yeah, if you guys liked going thrifting with me in New York City at the bins, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give today's video a thumbs up. But those are all the things I got. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this video, then you should definitely watch my New York City YouTuber event video that came out right before this, explaining why I'm in New York City for this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.